Attention, salute, and pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Presentation.
Mr. Chairman, we do not have any presentations at this time.
Okay, do we have anybody from the public? Okay, if not, then I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First order of business, I know that Mr. Hamby has now taken the CTE position here at Scott High School. I have begun the interview process for the principals. I do have 2 more interviews tomorrow. I'll probably cut off applications tomorrow because I know we need to get a principal in place. If I've got a good place tomorrow through the interviews, I'll announce one tomorrow. If not, I'll take the time of the weekend and do some praying and go through all the applicants and go through all the interview questions and everything from there. And hopefully by Monday at the latest, we'll have a principal at Scott High School. We do also need another assistant principal to be named in place there. So once the principal's in place, we'll get together and start looking at the applicants as far as on that as well. Our next board meeting, of course, we will be back in school. So our in-service for the Scott County Schools will begin on August the 4th. Also, for the first time in a while, we are having a registration day on August the 6th. It is an abbreviated day on that day, and no buses will run. Again, on registration day, August the 6th, abbreviated day, and no buses will be running on that day. August the 8th will be the first day that students will be in session for Scott County Schools. Also, during that time, I don't have the soccer schedule with me as far as when the first, Mr. Indy, do you know, first soccer game for the high school or?
Second week in August.
Second week in August, and the first football game is scheduled for August 22nd. That is a home game against Macquarie County. And this year, we do have sponsorship with that game. It will be United Cumberland Bank Border Bowl between Scott and Macquarie County. So we're gonna start getting the word out that this will be the first time in a number of years we played Macquarie County.
What
We're
time?
look 7:30 kickoff. We will be looking to make this an annual event as far as with the sponsorship and try to get as much publicity for both schools as we possibly can. Again, August 22nd, it'll be the first home football game. It's the United Cumberland Bank Border Bowl against Macquarie County. Digital Media Board, tell Mr. Owens we were set to go for Monday with installation, but maybe I'll turn over the
Little
floor.
issue with budget not being approved at the state level. We've done some conversations with finance. Mr. Shelton was involved in a little bit of those conversations. I have talked to the company. They have been excellent to work with. And we've pushed that back just a little bit till we can get done what we need to get done. All the paperwork is completed, it's ready to go. We just have to go through that issue there.
That's why we've asked you guys to place that on the tonight's agenda for as an amendment. When we do that, then you'll have to go through the process with the county commission on the 21st of this month. And once upon approval, the Mr. Owens will get with the company and we'll get the date as far as when the installation and stuff will begin. Guys, that's all I have. Unless y'all have any questions for me. Again, when we meet again with school, we'll be in session. So.
Linda needs to go over that.
She gave that for you guys to look at. If you have any questions, she gave you this year's scores along with last year's. So I encourage you guys to look at that. And the way I kind of look at things, I look at, I want to compare, because you're going to compare third to third, fourth to fourth every year across. Third grade to fourth grade to fifth grade to sixth grade from the year before. Then you see if the kid's growing As we move up grade, if we have issues, we'll look and see what it might be, kind of give us an idea of those things, so. Look at that, if you have questions, please call, contact principals. You can contact myself or Ms. Keaton, or Mr. Henry, if anything as far as with the high school. So, that's all I have, unless y'all have any questions for me, guys.
Okay, thank you. Brings us up to item number 7. In accordance with board policy number 1.403, the Scott County Board of Education should adopt an agenda of all items to be acted upon during the regular monthly meeting of July 10th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
In discussion. Vote on roll call.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Mr. Shelton? Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Silcox? Mr. Stanley?
Aye.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Item number 8, consent agenda items. In accordance with the Scott County Board of Education policy number 1.403, the Board of Education may include routine and non-controversial items on the consent agenda, which may be adopted by a single vote without discussion. Any item on the consent agenda may be removed and placed on the regular agenda for further consideration at the request of any board member. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Shelton?
Aye.
Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Ms. King? Mr. Stanley?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy? Mr. Silcox?
Item 9A, a schedule may be prepared listing all regular board meetings and work sessions, dates, and locations for these meetings. The schedule, when approved, will be provided to all schools, newspapers, and other individuals when requested. The Board of Education may have special call meetings during the year if the need arises. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Mr. Silcox? Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Shelton?
Aye.
Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Mr. Stanley?
Aye. Item 9B, salary schedule. The Scott County Board of Education needs to approve the salary schedules. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Mr. Shelton?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Silcox? Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Ms. King? Mr. Stanley?
Aye. Brings us to item 9C, differentiated pay plan. The Scott County Schools Compensation Committee has created a differential pay plan that will continue to compensate teachers on years of experience and advanced degrees, as well as a performance matrix that tested teachers may participate in. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Mr. Shelton?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Silcox? Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Mr. Stanley?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy?
Item 9D, renew service agreement. The board needs to renew the contract for the water treatment program at Scott High School Chemqua Company, which provides services for all chemicals and equipment to treat the cooling towers, associated closed loops, monthly service visits and freight, but no applicable taxes or equipment. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Mr. Shelton?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Silcox? Mr. Stanley?
Aye. Okay, item 9E, request to renew related services. The Aware Director would like to renew the service-related contracts that are listed. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Ms. Smith,
Aye.
Ms. Kidd,
Aye.
Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley,
Aye.
Dr. Murphy,
Aye.
Mr. Silcox, Mr. Shelton.
Item 9F, Tennessee School Board's Risk Management Trust Intergovernmental Cooperative Agreement. Scott County Board of Education is a current member of the Risk Management Trust Intergovernmental Insurance Pool operated by TSB. The governing body for the trust has requested that the local school boards approve an intergovernmental cooperative agreement dealing with membership in the trust to include coverage in the property and casualty program and workers' compensation program. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes. What is that, the 472 is what we have to pay?
We paid every year, yes. That's 10% discount. Are you correct, Ms. Amanda?
That's right.
From what does, is that about the same as last year, or is that one up?
It's going up a
A
little.
little bit, but
Yeah,
not insurance.
not a great amount. That's about on par what we pay every year.
That's like just traditional, what it says, property and casualty, workers' comp insurance.
Of course, we
You gotta have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Paying it by the day, you get a 10% discount.
Yes.
oh, okay. Well, with that amount, that's
Yeah.
it's
It's a
20
discount.
grand.
Vote on roll call.
Dr. Murphy, Mr. Shelton, Ms. Smith,
Me.
do you? Mr. Silcox, Ms. Kidd,
Aye.
Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley.
Aye. Item 8G, approved private bus run agreement. Contract for 2025-2026 school year between the Scott County Board of Education and Heather Loudon.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Mr. Silcox, Ms. Smith,
Aye.
Mr. Shelton, Ms. Kidd,
Aye.
Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley,
Aye.
Dr. Murphy.
Item 9H, award bids. The Finance Department opened bids and were sent to the board for your consideration for special education related services of speech and language. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote on roll call.
Ms. Kidd,
Aye.
Dr. Murphy,
Aye.
Mr. Silcox,
Aye.
Ms. Smith,
Aye.
Mr. Shelton, Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley.
Item 9I, budget amendments. Pursuant to board policy number 2.201, the Scott County Board of Education needs to approve budget amendments as recommended by the Director of Schools. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. Any discussion?
Miss, when did you say that the budget would be approved, that we would know the final amount? The 21st of this month?
21st is to approve this amendment we're doing. This will be on the amendment,
For the county
okay?
commission to approve, yeah. So.
The budget has been sent to the state. Our budget has been sent. We have to do an amendment to that budget in order to go ahead and purchase.
So when will we know a title on, or not title, a total on that budget? When's that gonna know that everything's approved, we're ready to go, whatever?
As soon as the comptroller says you're good to go.
Yay?
Could be, might be
I mean,
more.
It might be tomorrow, it could be
Oh,
first week
it's
of August.
whenever, it's in their hands now, is what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay.
But it has been sent over, and last year it was somewhere around August.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes. Who made the second?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Oh, no, no.
Chris.
Chris.
Chris did. I mean,
Vote on roll call.
Mr. Silcox? Mr. Shelton? Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Mr. Stanley?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Item 9J, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Silcox, do you have anything?
No, I hope everybody has a good, start back to school. Anybody ever needs anything, help or anything, feel free, anything that I can do, just let me know, call me. Anything that I can help, need something, not sure how to approach the board with it, just to ask. I mean, I'll help you any way I can, okay? Good luck on starting school. All of us that's had to work while it hasn't been off.
They haven't been off.
I would like to see these positions filled as soon as we can get them, the principal and assistant principal. I know everybody's chomping at the bit to find out who's gonna be at the helm again.
Yeah, I was getting applications today.
Oh, my goodness.
So.
Mr. Shelby?
Enjoy your last month before school starts, and happy birthday to my oldest daughter, Hensley. She's 7.
Ms. Kim?
Good luck on your new year starting. Hope everything goes smooth and well and you don't have any problems. I know if that happens, it'll be a first time. But anyway, that's what we wish.
Miss Angie?
I'm not even gonna say anything about next year. I'll leave it alone. I'm not gonna push that button yet. But, enjoy summer. If it's only for 8 weeks, that go. So,
Well, I'm trying to figure out 8 weeks from now, or 8 weeks from the time we let them out, or, oh, okay, well, okay, then, enjoy what's left of your summer, and have a great time. Go to the beach, go camping, find you a spot and sit down and read a book.
Hold on, roll call. See you guys next Thursday, by the way, yeah. Mr. Shelton?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy? Mr. Silcox? Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Ms. King? Mr. Stanley? Aye.
We're adjourned.
She said no.